Coming up tonight on Middle Tennessee News, a Mount Juliet man tries and fails to evade felony charges, and a Mount Juliet fire leads to a scary scene.
Tennessee officials need your help in finding a Smithville arson suspect, and a controversial proposal in Manchester has been denied. All those stories, plus your local weather and sports, Middle Tennessee News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Dylan Simmons.
And I'm Ethan Williams, and welcome to Middle Tennessee News.
Mount Juliet police have caught a man trying to evade felony charges using the license plate reader system to find the man. The Mount Juliet Police Department says the reader notified them about a car that is connected to the man avoiding police on felony charges. Officers found out the man was driving on a revoked license. When officers found the vehicle, they arrested the suspect, who has been on probation since December 2022 for domestic assault and a probation violation. There are no more details at this time.
A camper fire in Mount Juliet was successfully extinguished before anyone was injured. On Saturday, a camper caught fire on Paradise Drive in Mount Juliet. The Mount Juliet Fire Department rushed to the scene at around 8 p.m. that evening. They were initially worried about the fire spreading to the home. However, the fire was contained and put out. No one was injured and the main house was not damaged, but the fire department is remaining on the scene. They are currently investigating the cause of the fire.
A Columbia man has been charged for attempting to launch an explosive attack to destroy Nashville's power grid in plan to further his violent white supremacist ideology. The man was identified as 24-year-old Skylar Philippi. Philippi was arrested on November 2nd, just moments before he planned to carry out the attack. He was found in the back of a vehicle near Nashville Power Station as he was attaching explosives to a powered-up drone. The arrest comes after a 5-month investigation that began when Philippi told a source about a plan to commit a mass shooting at a YMCA near Columbia. Philippi is currently in police custody and is scheduled to appear in court on November 13th. If convicted, he faces a maximum penalty of life in prison.
A controversial ordinance falls through in Manchester, prompting no change. Less than 2 weeks ago, the City of Manchester Board of Mayor Hobbs and the aldermen published new rules for citizens to go by if they wish to speak at board meetings. The ordinance prompted citizens to go online within 48 hours in advance to register their information. The ordinance failed to stick due to the aldermen not having the quorum to conduct business as aldermen. Hobbs made a Facebook post to clarify that it was not his intention to discourage and restrict public comments, but wanted citizens to use the online portal to save on board meeting time.
And now Xander Wilmoth joins us with our first look at the weather. Now, we finally got a little bit of rain last night, Xander, but is that continuing today?
Well, Dylan, today is looking a bit drier than yesterday, but we are still experiencing some of that residual humidity from yesterday. Here in Murfreesboro, we're going to have a high of 69 with variable winds. Manchester and Shelbyville are experiencing a high of 72, with Manchester experiencing some light cloud coverage. McMinnville has a slightly windier day with a high of 71. Smithville and Woodbury have highs resting at 70 with a bit less of that wind, and Mount Juliet has a high of 69 with sunny conditions. Back to you, Dylan.
Thank you as always, Xander. When we come back, a local Mid-State church is bringing together college students from across the Southeast, and 2 Mid-State organizations combined for a unique reproduction of a holiday classic. That's coming up next on Middle Tennessee News.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that Lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue.
We do it.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
We do it.
Mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard
We
to
do
do.
it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more.
We do it.
Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
The 7-year hunt for a stolen gun has come to an end. On November 7th, Mount Juliet police stopped a man who was speeding down Pleasant Grove Road. During the stop, the handgun was discovered and the man was arrested. The 35-year-old Nashville man in possession of the gun was a convicted felon and also had a warrant out for his arrest in Nashville for failing to be booked while driving on a revoked license. The gun was recovered and stolen in Lewisburg 7 years ago.
The Tennessee Advisory Committee on Arson has issued a $5,000 award bounty for anyone who has the identification of the suspect who set fire to a residence in Smithville earlier this month. The home had previously been damaged by fire late last month, with emergency crews putting out the fire. The home was found on fire again by a witness with evidence showing that it was intentionally set. Officers are asking for any information related to the suspect. Contact Warren County investigator Spencer Pryor at spryor@warrencountytn.gov if you believe you have any information.
VA Tennessee Valley Healthcare System launched their My Life, My Story today. The VA Tennessee Valley Healthcare System created this national project to give veterans a chance to tell their life story. Writers will come interview the veteran for an hour, then draft a 1,000-word story to be approved by the veteran. Once approved, the story is added to the vet's medical record so the veteran's physician can get to know him or her on a better level. Research shows that the deeper the connection between the physician and veteran, the better care that they can receive.
As the college football season starts wrapping up, many teams are starting to wonder what bowl game they may be going to. But one team out of Middle Tennessee already has theirs booked. I went down to Bell Buckle, Tennessee for more info. It's a rainy Halloween night here at this high school football field in Bedford County. But tonight's not about the players, the band, or even the game. But it's about these cheerleaders. These girls cheer for Cascade High School in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. And come December, they are going to take a trip to Orlando, Florida to perform at halftime for the Citrus Bowl. Angie White, the Cascade High School cheer coach, brought these girls to a Universal Cheerleaders Association camp over the summer, where they stood out among the rest.
When you go to a UCA camp, you do competitions at the end, and if you are a trophy winner, you get the opportunity to go appear in one of these Citrus Bowls or other options.
Mrs. White has these girls work hard in practice all year, and they cheer at every school sporting event, whether it be home or away, rain or shine. Caroline Cook, one of the 9 girls who will be going on this trip, tells us what it means to her as well as the school that they get to perform on such a big stage.
It feels fantastic just to know that we've worked so hard to get here and that we're going to be here and be on national TV. I think it's a really big for this school since we're so small and a lot of times kind of pushed to the side, not given as many opportunities as the big schools. So I think it's really encouraging, and it's very encouraging for everyone at the school.
It's been a long journey for these girls, and they're very grateful for the opportunity that they've been given. They're also very grateful for their local community, which has helped them financially afford this trip. But most of all, they're grateful for their cheer coach, Mrs. Angie White.
We love you, Miss White! Go Chips!
Story, it's very encouraging to see what these girls have done and what they will do in the future. A woman has been charged in the wrong-way crash that left 1 dead in Murfreesboro. 23-year-old Laura Allison Tenpenny was charged with vehicular homicide, but was released Friday after posting a $72,000 bond. The charge comes after Tenpenny struck and killed a 28-year-old driver of a BMW while traveling south in the northbound lanes of South Church Street on November 7th. Off-duty emergency authorities reported the crash and began CPR, but were unsuccessful. Tenpenny and her passenger were taken to a local hospital to be treated for minor injuries. After the crash, a portion of South Church Street was closed while crews cleared for the debris from the scene. Tenpenny will appear in Rutherford County Court on November 19th.
MTSU's chemistry department has once again provided scholarships for 9 graduate students and 15 undergraduate students as part of their SSTEM program. Scholarships for STEM, also known as SSTEM, is a program aimed at helping chemistry students with financial needs. The scholarship not only provides money for tuition, but also helps with living expenses and other financial burdens of college. The program provides $22,000 per year for graduate students and $7,000 a year for undergraduate students. The money is part of the $1.97 million grant provided by the National Science Foundation. The STEM program has helped encourage more prospective students go into chemistry and push through the challenging major.
This past Sunday, the Mount Zion Baptist Church hosted their annual event, College Sunday, that aims to empower students to celebrate and pursue a higher education.
It's College Sunday at the Mount Zion Baptist Church in Nashville, Tennessee. And this event is dedicated to uplift and support the next generation of scholars.
Sunday at Mount Zion has been a wonderful experience. I feel like the energy and the vibes and the atmosphere of the church really speaks to me as a college student. And I'm thankful that for Bishop Walker and Mount Zion Baptist Church has provided this day for us.
Several universities attended this event, such as Alabama A&M, Belmont, MTSU, and others, to come together as one big community.
It helps bring together all the college students with different colleges and being able to praise and worship at the same church. And it's a good thing for college students to have.
With a special performance and meet and greet from 5-time Grammy Award winner PJ Morton and awarding $200,000 in scholarships, Mount Zion continued to show love and give back to students.
I feel like it's great because it can help people who need it more than others. I feel like it can help out people a lot more.
Hundreds of students from all across Nashville come to College Sunday, but there is always room for students to be a part of this experience.
College Sunday is really about the kids. Even though you feel like you're alone, you're not.
An encouraging environment created for students to inspire one another and to envision their futures together. In Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Destiny Hughes, Middle Tennessee News.
Thanks, Destiny. College Sunday sounds like a great experience for students to be a part of.
Middle Tennessee Sinfietta and Sozo Dance Academy host their annual performance of the Nutcracker this upcoming December. The Middle Tennessee Sinfonietta and Sozo Dance Academy have partnered for the 4th year in a row to bring artistic opportunities to Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee Sinfonietta is a volunteer orchestra and Sozo is a full-service dance school. Together they will create a well-respected production of the Nutcracker using live music and dancers from the Academy. You can see this performance at the Smyrna High School Theater on December the 14th at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. and on December 15th at 2 p.m.
And now Xander is back with tonight's forecast. Now Xander, I think it has been a little too warm for November, even if it is Tennessee. Are we finally going to get some relief from the heat?
Well, Dylan, tonight is going to show some of those first signs of fall weather that we've been looking for. Temperatures are getting a bit lower. Here in Murfreesboro, our low is going to be 42 degrees tonight, with that wind continuing. Manchester and Mount Juliet are both looking at lows of 45 with more wind into the night. McMinnville and Shelbyville are both going to experience lows reaching 44 degrees. Woodbury will get down to 43 degrees, and Smithville will get down to 42 degrees, with winds picking up into the night. Dylan, if you're planning to get outside tonight, I'd absolutely recommend those layers for those cold, windy conditions. Back to you.
Like to hear that it's getting colder. Thanks, Xander. And still ahead on Middle Tennessee News, he'll be back to give us our full 5-day forecast, and Dixon Riggins is in the MTN Sports Den with a look into the latest in mid-state sports. We will be right back on the other side of this break.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We do it. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Crack the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Here's Xander for our 5-day forecast. And you know, Xander, I mentioned it briefly before the break, but it feels like conditions have just been so unnatural as of late. Just way too warm, not enough cold. I want to see some snow before too long, so I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, you'll give me some good news on this 5-day forecast. So the moment of truth, are we going to have to break out the coats again this week?
Dylan, I don't think you're going to get any of that snow you're looking for, but we absolutely will get more of that fall weather this week. And that coat of yours will get its use. On Tuesday, we're seeing a high of 63 and a low of 42 with partial cloud coverage. On Wednesday, we've got 70% rain coverage. The high that day is going to be 65 with a low of 50 degrees. This Thursday, the high will get up to 60 degrees with a low of 42 and partial cloud coverage. Friday, we'll see our high only get up to 59 degrees with a low all the way down to 35 and continued partial cloud coverage that day. Saturday is going to feel very similar to Tuesday with a high at 63 and a low of 42 degrees on a beautiful sunny day. That wind we've seen today will continue throughout the week, with Wednesday and Thursday both having winds that reach above 10 miles per hour. Yet again, those layers are going to be vital this week. Thanks, Dylan.
Like to hear that the cold is back on the way. Appreciate it, Xander. Now, coming up next, Dixon Riggins will give us the goods on MTSU football's bowl hopes going up in smoke and women's basketball's trek to Knoxville. That's coming up right after this.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tenna Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to the MTN Sports Den. I'm Dixon Riggins. We had a busy slate this weekend with 5 Blue Raider sports in action, some winding down and some just getting started. So without further ado, let's get started on sports. Football season winds down in Murfreesboro as the Blue Raiders recover the fumble here. On the ensuing drive, Nick Vadiato hits Hayes Sutton for the touchdown, his first of the season, to give MTSU the early lead 7-0. The Flames answer quickly as quarterback Caden Salter hits this one right up the gut, 41 yards to tie things up at 7. After that, it was all Flames as Salter hits the wide-open tight end Jacob Jenkins to extend the lead to 20 before the half. Liberty would go on to win 37-17. Vadiato threw for 263 yards and 2 touchdowns in the loss, and Holden Willis put up 81 yards in his second-to-last game in Murfreesboro. The loss brings the Blue Raiders down to 3-7 on the year as they miss out on bowl eligibility for the second consecutive year. MTSU will look to bounce back next week against New Mexico State on Senior Day.
Let's fight, because I want to see competitive fight. I want to see this football team get better, and there's opportunity too. You know, there's a lot of guys that want to play, that need to play, and that want to go out, as a winner. So let's finish this thing the way we can. And that was truly the message to this team.
MTSU men's basketball enters year 7 under head coach Nick McDevitt as they look to improve on their 14-19 record from last season. The Blue Raiders defeated Division III Oglethorpe in their season opener, and they kicked off regular season play against Division I opponents with a trip to Abilene, Texas to take on Abilene Christian on Saturday. Justin Porter led the way for the Blue Raiders, scoring 24 points. A good start for the senior, who looks to lead the Blue Raiders in scoring for the second straight year. The Blue Raiders got a lot of help from their new transfers as well. TCU transfer Issa Mustafa dropped 14 points and a game-leading 7 rebounds. And IU Indy transfer Jalen Counter poured in 15 points of his own while also leading the Blue Raiders in assists with 3. The Blue Raiders dominated this one from start to finish, leading by as much as 28 at one point as they cruised to a 79-56 victory to move to 2-0 on the early season. The Blue Raiders are back in action Wednesday night against Evansville in the Murphy Center. MTSU women's basketball looks ahead to their big rematch against in-state opponent the Tennessee Lady Vols as they travel to Knoxville on Tuesday night. The Blue Raiders took down the Vols for the first time in program history last season as they won 73-62 in a neutral site matchup in Huntsville, Alabama. This time around, though, it will be a major early season test for both teams as they're receiving votes in the AP Top 25, and both teams made the NCAA tournament last season where they both fell in the second round. We heard from head coach Rick Insell, who talked about his confidence in his team ahead of Tuesday night's matchup in Rocky Top.
We're not going up there to come home with a defeat. I can tell you that right now. Those kids right now, we feel like we can win. We beat them last year, just like when we played Louisville. We beat Louisville. We knew we could beat Louisville going into the NCAA tournament. And we know going up there now, I don't know if they feel that way, but I can tell you right now, our kids will be ready. It'll be all business.
Rounding out our action for today, MTSU volleyball split their weekend series against Kennesaw State, both winning and losing by a score of 3-1. And MTSU women's soccer fell 2-0 to Florida International in the semifinals of the Conference USA tournament. That's going to do it for sports tonight. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Dixon. And what a great job by MTSU women's soccer all season long. Wishing them our best on a great season. And also MTSU women's basketball, Ethan, going up to Knoxville for a big test against the Lady Vols. That should be a phenomenal game coming up tomorrow night. And hopefully I'll be out there to go cover it for MTN, so keep an eye on that for potential future packages. But wrapping up our show tonight, today is the day that we honor those who take bravery to the next level. Since 1954, the United States has used every November 11th to give gratitude for those who have fought for their country. Today marks the 71st annual Veterans Day. This holiday traces its origins back to November 11, 1918, when World War I reached its conclusion with the armistice between the U.S. and Germany taking effect.
And it's not to be confused with Memorial Day, which specifically recognizes those who have perished while serving. This day celebrates all United States military veterans and is a federally designated holiday. Make sure to give thanks to veterans in your life today and celebrate their service. And also, Dylan, something that happens around the state, I know over in a small little area called Powell, Tennessee, as well as several places across the state, there's a lot of places that will do reenactments, war reenactments on this day. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe you could go out and see one of those. Anyways, thank you for joining us here at Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this show or any show, you can watch them on our website. I'm Ethan Williams, joined by Dylan Simmons, Dixon Riggins, and Xander Wilmuth.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook /Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all so much for watching. We've got a great slate of shows up ahead, so make sure to stay tuned for those. We'll see you Wednesday, November 13th for our next one. This has been another presentation of Middle Tennessee News. Thank you all so much for watching.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that Lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University. And students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge. And our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.